Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 7 of Healing Water, Baptize Me. And what I wanted to talk about today was, it's Thanksgiving Day here in the United States. And I want to kind of use that healing water, Baptize Me, as a way to bring us all back together again. I know that's kind of a big request from God or whoever that you choose to believe. It's a big request to say, let's bring us all together again. The leaders, the followers, the children, the parents, the brothers and sisters, the families together again. Heal us, heal us in that baptismal water that we drink, and, really put into that water the goodness of togetherness, because loneliness is the hardest word for me at least, to comprehend. When you're lonely and you feel like you have no one, that's a really scary place to be, and it can lead to a lot of dark things that happen, and people leave this world because of that sometimes. And that's really courageous, to not leave this world, to live in that state and not leave this world. That's really courageous, because it's really a lonely place to be. And I just wish that we could all come together again. We could all be one together again. And if that's through these videos, then it's through these videos. I'm not saying that I'm a healer or a connector or anything, but why can't we come together through the water? Why can't we say, I'm lonely, Lord. I want friends. I want family around me. I want my children around me. I want my parents to love me unconditionally, not because of anything that I do, just because of who I am. I don't want any more challenges in my life, Lord. I don't want any more conditions to follow. So, yeah, that's what I've been thinking about, just loving each other without condition. Families coming together without conditions. Children and parents coming together again without conditions. Even within ourselves, we can love ourselves unconditionally, without having any boundaries or barriers or challenges. So, all right, these are the classic tarot cards, and I have been picking cards saying one for the present, one for the past, and one for the future. So, for the past is the Hanged Man, and that is a good rendition of seeing other perspectives, trying to be one with each other, because you can see other points of view. I don't know, that's just my rendition of it. So for the present, two cards there. Okay. Oh, we have had this card a few times now. It's the Five of Swords, and that's all in perspective again. who wins, who wins in this battle. They walk away. He picks up their swords. Both are not happy. They don't look like they're in a happy position. But he's picking up their swords and they're walking away. And I like that card because, for the present, because it does show us, like families and friends who don't get along with each other. They have different perspectives of each other. They disregard each other. Sorry, the card didn't want to come up. They disregard each other. They make each other feel bad. They fight with each other. And finally, one of the parties just walks away. And the other one decides that they're right or wrong. And yeah, so I don't know. I guess I just see the present as a lot of our families out there where there's just a lot of division and a lot of hurt and pain involved. And the third card for the future is the Ace of Pentacles, which is that seed that we plant, and with the intention to say, is this good for me or bad for me? Is this right for me or wrong for me? I get to decide what seed gets to be planted. I get to decide how to nurture that seed. I get to decide how to cultivate that seed. And I get to decide what becomes of that seed after it becomes a fruit or a tree or a flower. All right, I'm going to pick one more, and it's the Three of Wands, and that is kind of a nice way, after you plant that seed, to say, what direction am I going in? Where am I going? What am I doing? Where do I intend to go? And so these are the cards that I chose today. And like I said, these are just cards to me. They don't really hold a lot of power other than, giving us some guidance and direction. So, and I'm praying, of course, that God picks the cards for us. So, and the last one I'm going to pick for today for Thanksgiving is the World. The completion, the end of the chapter. Oops, she's naked. I keep forgetting I can't show those cards. But it's a beautiful card. And it shows that that it is the end of the completion of the chapter, the end of the story, the new beginning of a new book or a new chapter. And maybe my new chapter is, after this healing water and baptizing and getting baptized by ourselves and baptizing, learning to teach our children how to put their intentions into their water and put that within themselves. What's to become of us after that? Where do we go after that? What's the next chapter? What's the next, where do you go after that seed's been planted? So, all right, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I wish you all lots of love today, connection, goodness, kindness in your heart, compassion, trust, wisdom, joy, hope. I wish you a lot of love, a lot of love, and a lot of mercy. Have a good day, everybody.